We have a few days left in January and I have been on a roll with my New Year's goals. So I really want to do a huge monthly reset to make sure that I'm keeping the discipline and motivation alive for February. Today, I'm gonna take you guys through my monthly reset checklist, which is a new system that I'm implementing this year, which I think is really gonna keep me accountable. These ones are clean. If you've been here before, you know the drill, but folding and putting away clean laundry ignites this deep burning rage inside of me. I hate it so much. I would rather do anything else in this world. So the way that I get this done is I put on a great 2000s, 2010s pop song, Play Down by Jay Sean. The next thing I want to do is do the tasks that I've been procrastinating, and while I have been very disciplined, I'm not perfect and I love to procrastinate paying bills and booking appointments. So those are the two things I'm gonna do right now. I just got emailed my energy bill, so I'm gonna pay it right now, and actually it's not due for like 2 weeks. So for once in my life, I'm ahead of time and we love to see that. Bill paid. That honestly took 1 minute. Like, that was crazy. Now I'm gonna call this dental specialist because I finally went to the dentist, which is something I put off for like 4 years, which is embarrassing. But I have to go and see a specialist about my TMJ, which is really fun and quirky. I'm so different. I have TMJ. No, but I just have to call them back. They called me this morning. She didn't answer, so I'll quickly do my next task and then I'll call them back in a few minutes. They're probably just busy. The last task I've been procrastinating is actually so exciting. So basically, I have manifested a cat into my life. And I know, if you know me, you know how big of a deal this is, okay? I love cats, and Ethan and I have wanted a cat, but it feels like too big of a responsibility. So we wanted to do like a trial run, maybe foster, but then that's kind of complicated because often fosters need extra care. They might be like on medication and they need vet visits. Anyway, one of my best friends is going away for 4 months from March, and Ethan and I are gonna cat sit Esme. We are so excited. I just have to email my landlord to make sure that it's okay. I don't think there'll be a problem, but I just have to quickly send off that email. Okay, email sent. I am so bad with emails. I literally reread them like 10,000 times to make sure that I get the right tone. Let's try calling this place back now and seeing if they answer.
Thank you for calling this.
Hi, this is Harriet. Okay, well, I had to leave a message. They didn't answer, but I have done everything that I've been procrastinating, so we can tick that off. Oh, guys, this feels so good. I feel like I'm kind of killing it. Next, I'm gonna deep clean. This always takes the longest. It takes me a good like hour and a half to work my way through this apartment. I wanna like vacuum and, you know, clean the stovetop and do all of those things. I'm starting with the kitchen because it's my least favorite, I would say, room to clean, just because it's the biggest, and like cleaning the stove absolutely sucks. The way that I get through boring tasks like this is I always have to be stimulated, and I'm sorry, I know people say that that's so bad for you, but I don't care. I will be watching a YouTube video while I clean because it's the only thing that keeps me going. I need some food or I'm gonna pass away. So let's make a smoothie really quick and then get back to the cleaning. I forgot my greens powder. I'm not gonna lie, this smells like grass because I put raw kale in because I normally put spinach in my smoothies, but I forgot that kale has a very strong taste compared to spinach. to vacuum this place. I feel so good, but for me, vacuuming is really the step that makes the house look so clean. We have carpets and I feel like just loose threads from clothing, like bits of food, it's quite obvious on our flooring. So let's do this. We're gonna do a speed round, okay? Let's bash it out. If I look a little frazzled, it's because I am, because it's 32 degrees Celsius outside right now and vacuuming already feels like an Olympic sport. Like, why do I get so hot and sweaty as if I'm training for like an Ironman or something when I'm vacuuming my house? We'll never know. So we're gonna start with my monthly goals. So in January under health, I said I wanted to start a new shreddy program, which I did. And I wanted to do social media free Sundays, which I also did. Ethan has set a screen time password. So I literally can't access any of my social media apps on Sunday. It is the best thing I've implemented. You guys need to try a social media free day. Honestly, I get so much done on Sundays because I don't have my phone to distract me. It's 10 out of 10. Under hobbies, I wrote book class with Beth. So one of my yearly goals with Beth is we're gonna try a new class or hobby every month. And this month we did Pilates and it was so much fun. So I did this one as well. I wanted to read 2 books. I have read 2 books and I'm actually almost finished with a third, which I think I'll be able to finish before January's over. Put $500 into savings. I did that as well. I'm so proud of myself. Book Tokyo Hotel, I didn't do that. And 40k subscribers. Guys, we just hit 40k. I'm so excited and so grateful. Now we're gonna change this over to February. 45k on YouTube. That is a big goal because it's really up in the air as to how much you're gonna grow, but I'm gonna set it anyway because why not? Do a class with Beth, read 2 books, put $800 into savings. I'm in my yearly goals list just to see if there was anything that I put down for February, and I wrote make a new friend. So I'm gonna put make a new friend into my February list. Now obviously like that's a really hard goal. It's not tangible really, like what are the steps that you have to take to get there? So it's kind of a vague goal, but I think I'll know it when I do it, and I'm gonna try and do that in February. Post 4 short form videos. Continue with shreddy program. Now I'm gonna delete these weekly goals and I'm gonna write new weekly goals based on my monthly goals, because the best way you can actually achieve one of your monthly goals is by breaking it down into smaller weekly goals. So post 4 short form videos. I need to post 1 a week. 45k on YouTube, there's really not much that's in my control except for post good content. Read for 30 minutes every day. Try a new bar, because that might be a place where I might meet someone, who knows? Okay, so my monthly spread is done and I can tick off reflect and set goals. Next on my list is plan videos for the month. I'm going away from the end of January till like the first week of Feb, so I think I'm gonna have to miss like 1 upload, but I really want to plan every month exactly when I'm gonna be filming, what I'm gonna be filming. I wanna have my titles ready, just be a lot more organized. I've done it for January and it honestly helped me so much, because I feel like before that I was chasing my tail. I didn't know what I was gonna film. I was just going week to week, and now I'm like a video ahead every week, which makes me feel really on top of my shit. So let's plan, shall we? Okay, so the first place I go is in my Notion. I go to my YouTube idea dump, and this is where I brain dump everything. I've split it up into sections like concept videos, themed videos, and then vlog style videos. So I'm just gonna go through here and see if there are any that I want to post in February. Now I'm gonna go over to my Apple Calendar. I am an Apple Calendar fanatic. Like, my life is in my Apple Calendar. If it ever got deleted, I don't know what I would do. And basically I'm gonna put in my filming days, my editing days, and the days that these videos are gonna go live. And this gives me my structure for February. In case you guys don't know, I do edit for a YouTuber, and I've just started editing for a podcast as well. So I need to plan out my content and have the days when I'm gonna take care of my stuff, and then I'm gonna have my days where I work for my client. Okay, I have scheduled everything in. I feel so good. I'm really excited for the content that I have coming up. I just really want to push myself to be creative this year, and I know a lot of you guys will be in the same boat. Even if you don't work in a creative field, I think we all just have this push right now to do better and really just try. The next thing on my list is groceries, and I will forever be grateful to my friend Beth for this. She really encouraged me to get on the grocery pickup game. I was fighting for my life every week, like in the grocery store, trying to grab things off the shelves, feeling if the produce is ripe or not. Like, just honestly, it would take like an hour, and I just feel so overwhelmed in a grocery store. And so this way I get to do the hard part, which is the shopping part, at home, and then I just have to rock up and pick it up. Like, why did I wait so long? And it's free. It's free. Groceries are ordered. Now I'm gonna do a digital declutter. I don't think that's gonna be too much for me to do, but I am gonna clean my Mac. This is something I pay for every year because I think it's so worth the money. I just constantly have like files on my desktop and things that aren't filed properly. So I am gonna clean my Mac and run a smart scan. This is gonna remove 3 gigabytes. So I'm gonna press run. The last thing I'm gonna do is go through my SD cards and see what's on them and clear them out, because I don't do this enough, and it is so helpful to have a free one at all times. Done. Everything has been cleaned out. That felt so good. I'm in the therapy chair because to end off the monthly reset, we're gonna do some shadow work. And if you don't know what shadow work is, I will put the definition on the screen. I found it really helpful to analyze myself and just be more self-aware and learn how I can get rid of or heal certain negative aspects of my personality so that I can be a better person. I think at the minimum, once a month, you should sit down and truly reflect on who you are, what things you like and don't like about yourself, what traumas you think might be impacting the way that you live your life. Like, I think so many people just walk around with no self-awareness or no interest in delving deeper into who they are and why they're that way. And I really love a personal growth journey, and I really like to try and be the best version of myself, especially if I want to have kids in the future. So you bet your bottom dollar I will be doing shadow work. This book is really amazing. It has a lot of prompts and fill in the blank exercises that you can do. I've actually got one more left. I've got one more fill in the blank, and then I believe we move on to like exercises and stuff like that. So I'm gonna fill in the damn blanks and let's see what trauma comes up today. This felt so good. I actually did quite a personal one, so I'm not gonna read my responses, but the kind of general thing that I learned from it was that I feel this deep need to regulate other people's emotions and people please in a way that means that nobody will be upset. Like, I never want to make anybody upset, and so I'll oftentimes like neglect what I need. And so something I can work on is standing up for what I want, taking ownership of what I want, and also just accepting that like how other people feel is really out of my control. As long as I'm obviously being kind, everything else is out of my control. So that's what I learned from that. And then there were such beautiful affirmations. I haven't actually done this yet. You're meant to stare in the mirror and repeat these inner child affirmations, but they're so cute. It's like, I release the feeling of guilt, hurt, and shame. I am protected. I accept every aspect of myself and my personality. I'm capable of every dream and worthy of every every desire. Like, so cute. I can't wait to do that properly. I prefer to just do one every day or whenever I decide to pick this up, because I find if you do too many, they can kind of blur together, and I much prefer doing one, sitting with it, spending time thinking about it and like working on that thing and then moving on. Could not recommend this book more. I will link it down below. I think everybody should do this. Obviously, it's no replacement for therapy, but if you're not in therapy or you can't afford therapy, I think this is a really good place to start. It just means that you're a little bit more self-aware and you know these traumas that you have and how they impact you today. Anyways, that's the end of my monthly reset. I'm feeling so good going into February. I feel like I have my shit together. I'm all planned out. My space is clean. And now I can relax and do some self-care. I'm gonna probably just like watch TV or play video games or something like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want me to make these every month, please let me know down below and let me know how you're feeling as well going into February. And I will see you guys next week with a new video. Bye!